What's going on, guys? It's Tyler here. How y'all doing on this fine Saturday afternoon, the 16th? Don't know why I'm saying the date. Today's video is kill confirmed on Winter Carrington, and I got the Sten gun. The Sten, one of my favorite guns in history, Call of Duty and otherwise. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about the Sten, why I love it so much, and I'm going to get into a little rant about the ball turret, or just kill streaks in general. But anyways, regardless, the gameplay, other than the fact that I get the ball turret out of the care package, isn't that great. The game before this, I started out the kill confirm match on the same map. I started out 14-1. I don't know exactly how big of a streak I went on, but I know I checked the scoreboard at one point and I was 14-1. But this game has the ball turret, and I needed to make a commentary on the ball turret. So here we go. Sten gun time. Sten. Why do I love the Sten so much? Why is the Sten so special to me? Well, if you guys have heard this story before, I don't know if I've told the whole story, but I've said that my first Call of Duty I ever played was Call of Duty 1 on the PC. My first Call of Duty was the first Call of Duty. I went to Walmart with my mother. I don't know, this was probably 2005-ish? 4-ish? 5-ish? The first Call of Duty came out in 2003. This was probably a couple of years after the first Call of Duty came out. And me and my mom went to the Walmart, not the one closest to our house, the one that like I could, the next town or whatever. And there was like a little, like, you know how when you go to like the check stand, there's like gum and stuff. Well, there was something similar to the check stand, but it was games and albums and stuff. And Call of Duty was there, and I asked my mom, "Ooh, can I get this? Can I get this? Can I get this?" It was rated M. She let me get it. Or was the original Call of Duty rated M? Well, I think I have it on Steam. I'm like curious now. Let me check. Steam. Where's Steam at? Steam. Actually, it was rated T, which it doesn't even really matter because I mean, my mom used to let me play Tony Hawk's Underground and stuff like that, and I was rated T. So, anyways, she let me get it. And I used to play it on her. I put it in, I played it, and I used to play it all the time. I loved the campaign. I thought the campaign was awesome. I don't even remember if I beat it. I think I did. I think one of my favorite levels was you're playing as a British soldier, because there's two storylines. There's like an American storyline and a British storyline, and you go back and forth in the campaign. And I used to play as the British in the story, and one of my favorite guns was the voice crack a little bit. My voice cracked. My favorite guns was the Sten, but really, I didn't really fall in love with the Sten until multiplayer. For whatever reason, I loved using the Sten in multiplayer. Just in general, I think the idea of the magazine going in sideways and you're holding it by the magazine was just so cool to me that I just, for some reason, fell in love with the gun. So anyways, I used to use the gun in multiplayer. And back in the day, Call of Duty 1, the original Call of Duty, the way multiplayer was is, you know how like you got like 4 teams or whatever, where, well, in the old Call of Duties, you'd have 4 teams, and in this Call of Duty, you only have American and German, and then I'm sure they'll probably add more in DLC, which sucks that they're going to do that. But so if you played as the American, there was just America, Germany, and Britain. Which, now that I think about it, that's kind of weird because there wasn't 2 enemies. There's only 1. I could have that wrong, but I know for sure there was no Japan. Regardless, so when you're playing as on the American side, you can only use American guns. When you're playing as the German side, you can only use German guns. When you're playing as the British side, you can only use British guns. So I remember I would love to be on the British side because I could not wait to use the Sten. And I love the look of the Sten. I love the feel of it. Now, how is it in this game? I think it's awesome. I love the Sten. I think it works really well, and it feels like it melts people. Okay, here we go. Ball turret gunner right here. Let me tell you guys one thing right now. We're going to go into my ball turret rant. For one, the ball turret takes way too many points to get it. And basically, you're not going to get the ball turret unless you're either a superhuman COD god or you're, getting it out of care package. So that's the one negative. 2, you only have the ball turret for 30 seconds. The AC-130 was 45. I mean, this is like ridiculous. 3, the spawn protection is so hardcore that look at how many hit markers I get on these guys before I kill them. Because, look, it's already over. The spawn protection is so hardcore that you can't even, like, you know, like you'll spend 5 seconds shooting at a guy before it kills him. And when it only lasts 30 seconds, that's 1/6 of your time in the ball turret trying to kill 1 or 2 guys in the spawn. There should be no spawn protection. It should last for 45 seconds. Or maybe even a minute. When you take into consideration that it is as high as it is, what is it, 17, I think it's a 1900 point score streak without ordnance, and then I think it's 1700 with ordnance or something like that. That's way too high. The highest kill streak should be 11 kills, and that's just fact. Ball turret, that's part of the reason that's why Call of Duty is where it is today. It's part of the problem. You have to have kill streaks almost anybody can get if they have a lucky game, like a lucky good game, or like, you know, someone that never gets kill streaks that high, like a chopper gunner dogs. If you somehow, you know, by stroke of genius, all of a sudden go 11 kill streak in a game, you know, you should be able to get that. You know what I mean? Like, this kill streak should be easy enough to get that on a lucky day. You could maybe get them. Now, back in the day, I used to get Blackbird chopper gunner dogs like every game. But that's a whole nother topic. Anyways, how do I like the Sten? I love it. I don't like that this gold Sten is the Sten I got. You know, I gotta have a care pack or a supply drop. I don't like that because I picked up the black Sten, and to me that one's way better. I just prefer. I mean, I know it's all just, you know, like physical attributes. There's no actual like change in how the gun works, but just in terms of like, I guess I should say cosmetically, because cosmetic attributes, and it doesn't change how the gun works. But to me, the black Sten looks way better. Also, considering it reminds me more of the old school Call of Duty. But the Sten is a gun I wished was in Call of Duty for years. Now I was hoping if Call of Duty went back to World War II, we would get a Sten. You know, we did. I was really sad it wasn't World at War. Anyway, guys, that's the video. Just kind of me talking about the Sten and the ball turret gunner and kill streaks in general. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a like, leave a comment, subscribe. I'll talk to you in the next video. Thank you for watching.